Good afternoon, YouTubers. Guess where we're at? Cutting up a Corvette. Well, we got one side kind of put together. Big tire, wheel well kind of installed because we're not done yet. And let me get this in here. And we're getting some wheel tubs installed. So we're halfway. We've got a wheel tub in position. Probably riveted, just like all the other parts on this. It's all fiberglass. So we'll probably rivet these things in, which is no big deal. You can't weld the fiberglass. So that's no big deal. Still gotta cut this side up just enough to where I can get a wheel well in and fabricate a wheel well in. Since you can't weld this stuff because it's fiberglass, we'll rivet it. But we're halfway there. Take some time to buy some wheels and tires. Nobody's willing to donate. So, yeah, we're getting places with this build. There's the inside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're heavenly having fun here. There's the other tire. And these are too small. So life goes on. And we're going to put big wheel tubs in this thing. There's the one, kind of halfway installed. And we're going to put the other one in. A little bit of work to get these things in, no big deal. So, let's get under here. And so, yeah, big old hole. Big old hole. Hey, there's the glass. There's the back window. So, anyways, one side's halfway done. And this should take a few more weeks to get wheel tubs fitted and get this thing, get the back end ready to go. I've got enough sheet metal already here to, once you get the other wheel well in, I've got enough sheet metal to fill in the back. And because this did actually have a storage compartment back here with a battery, it looks like I should have plenty of room to put the battery, mount the battery back in here, very similar to what it was, and hook it right back up to where it was. That's going to be a plan we're going to try and incorporate to the new floor when we get the wheel tubs in and start to manufacture a floor. We're going to, the battery was right there, and should be able to make a platform in here with some sheet metal and be able to basically rebuild the floor similar to what it was and have a battery box. We're going to put a roll cage in this thing as well, sitting right over here. I've got to build a platform for the roll cage. I've got to build all that stuff into this as we go along. So it's not just wheel tubs, making a floor. I've also got to incorporate a 12-point cage. I do have the halo. I have the front bars. So those are going to be incorporated into this whole thing. And of course, because the original frame on the front is still in this, I've got the plates for the front floorboard, which means eventually After we get the 6-point roll bar put in the back with the new frame rails, and we attach the roll bar to the floorboard, the frame rails, because that's how it's done. You weld it straight to the frame, no plates. The front, I'll have to build some heavier plates that stick out from the frame that go underneath the floorboard so that we can bolt that front cage down, but it's got to be kind of attached to the frame because this thing is fiberglass. You roll this, if I have an accident, get crazy, stupid, and it goes over, and those front legs are attached to fiberglass, it instantly explodes, and I die. We don't want that. So we'll have to build platform underneath the front. We'll have to build a frame platform in there so we can literally either weld the pipe directly to that or build the plate on it, bolt it through the frame, and have a plate sticking in underneath and bolt it to that so that it's attached to the frame. Sure, gussets and all that stuff, but fact is, the front is a problem. Not really a problem, but you still got to make something attached to the frame so that you are not relying on fiberglass to hold up a roll cage. No. So when we get there, we'll show you that, and I'll get out my little tripod thing, and we'll put this phone on it, and or I'll have my daughter come out here and we'll film doing just that. But that's weeks away, so no big deal. But the roll cage has to be incorporated in what I'm doing right here. So as we get this thing wheel tubbed, roll cage is going to go behind this plate and into this wheel well. So we got to make something work under this and into a frame. We got to, when we build the frame rails, got to build another plate here so that it's all attached to the frame. So that's part of incorporating a frame rail into this. So no big deal. We're getting there. We're getting places. I've talked to quite a few people, and I'm right. There's quite a few YouTubers that I've talked to on this build, and so far nobody has found anybody on YouTube back halving a Corvette, let alone building a full chassis and building a pro street Corvette or a race car for that matter. So this is new to YouTube, and I'm going to try and get this every step of the way. So bear with us. Please share these videos. Please like us, and let's get 1,000 views on these things. And let's finish tubbing this. We're going to make this work, and you all are going to get to have fun watching, and I get to do all the hard work. So next, incorporate a roll cage, incorporate frame rails. We'll get there. Might be the rest of the month, but we'll get there. So start watching, start sharing, and start liking. Thank you. Nice to have you with me today. Dan's Custom Hot Rods, Wichita, Kansas. Pro Street Badass Corvette. Thank you.